Yo, what is up? I got 4 games for you in the TM122. This is my first game. We have 12 hours to review this tank, so I took it out immediately. My first game in steps, I took it out to the rock because I thought we were gonna get some camo sniper, because this tank has quite good camo. 15% camo, you can get it up to 32-35% camo rating. That was my first shot, my second shot, and this is my third shot, killing shot. All I got was about 525 damage. I tried to shoot the RT with this, but no can do. 15-0 in the first game, not much for me to do here. Second game in Kharkov, I go straight to the windows. Here I do a little bit of damage, surprise this guy in the Bisonte. And I'm firing the standard shells here, and I'm trying to shoot the forehead of the Bisonte where there's a little bit of a gap there, but I can't penetrate. Immediately switch to the heat shells, which gives me 299 penetration. I still cannot penetrate the forehead. In fact, I decide to just try to shoot the body instead, but I do have a little bit of a derpy gun. When the gun is on the move, I have 0.19 moving dispersions, which means the accuracy isn't that good if you are moving your turret. If you're moving your hull, it takes a long time to aim, but overall the gun accuracy isn't too bad, because your dispersion 0.32, you can get it down to 0.30 dispersion, no problem. If you're just moving forwards and backwards and shooting your target, you don't have a problem there. But if you are turning your turret, turning your hull, that's when your accuracy goes to shit. This is my third game. I am in Fisherman's Bay. I went straight to the middle, but immediately we lost the west flank and I had to retreat all the way back to the A line and take shelter here. 4 minutes into the game is when I do my first bit of damage, my first shot of damage, only after 4 minutes. That's the problem with this tank. The reload time is incredibly long, 16.78 seconds. With my setup, I have it down to 14.14 seconds, but it is still gonna take a long time. I push out of the flank here to try and make a play, surprise the IS-3, bait a shot from him and then finish him off. The game is close, but we are down on HP. There is absolutely no chance we can win this game. I am constantly chasing damage, but I can't do much about it because my reload is so slow. If I am overly aggressive, I don't have the DPM to contest, and I am forced to sit back. That snapshot there, even if I had pulled the trigger, there was no way I was going to hit that 416. Here, when I'm pre-aimed, waiting for the target to drive towards me, no problem. But if I had to take snapshots, it would have been impossible. Again, pre-aiming there, waiting for the target to drive towards me, no problem hitting that target. But if I need to aim, drive and shoot, no way. You see how long I had to stop? I had to aim a little bit before I pulled that trigger to make that shot possible. Otherwise, really terrible. Really terrible moving dispersions. So the moving dispersions, it's what is the weakness of this tank. The moving dispersions and the reload time. I missed that shot on the 702, and now I have to wait another 14 seconds and no time for me to reload. Just died there like that. And my last game and my fourth game, I decide to put the makeup on and have the Lunar New Year skin, and I'm gonna play this and try to get up to the usual spotting position for medium tanks. Again, this is a medium tank with heavy tank speed. It is really slow, really poor power to weight ratio, because power to weight ratio is something like 15.47, so no way you can get your speed up like quickly. Speed is really slow now. Even though I spotted that 703, I thought I had the hull down on him, but he also had a shot on me. I tried to snapshot this one here. Again, look at how big the bloom is. No way you can hit the weak spot on the AMX 49 there. So now you're going to see me battle with that AMX 49, and we're going to talk a little bit about the accuracy of this gun. Now, like I said, the gun handling itself is not too bad. Now, if you're moving forwards and backwards and just firing your gun, your bloom remains relatively small. It's not a problem if you're going forwards and backwards, and if you're not moving your turret like this, your accuracy is not too bad. You can hit your targets. I can shoot the AMX M449. I have a shot there, but I shoot the dirt too bad. But the problem is, if you keep doing just going forward and backwards, you become an easier target for the AMX M4 because he's expecting you at the same spot and he can pre-aim you. So what you want to do is actually move your hull a little bit, so you change your angles. But when you change your angles, your aim becomes so big, it takes a long time for you to make that shot. I'm very fortunate to make that shot on that AMX there, and now I am moving forwards and backwards, not turning my hull, which means I have a better bloom. And I did hit I hit the cupola on the AMX M4 there, but that also means he knows exactly where to pre-aim me and hit my cupola too. Now, in terms of armor, I do have pretty good armor, 280 on the turret armor, but the problem is, like I explained to you, if I was going forwards and backwards, not trying to increase my bloom when I was approaching the AMX M449, I was going to be predictable, and it was going to be easy for him to hit my cupola too. But if I change my position and find a different spot to shoot him, that's when my bloom is big, and then I would have difficulty hitting him. So you need to balance that. You need to balance that, that mechanic. But basically, gun handling isn't that bad at all. I can deal with the poor moving dispersions. It's not a problem. The biggest problem here is going to be that reload time. That reload time is just going to make this tank, very difficult to play. You can play it, you play it like a heavy, but even heavy tanks reload somewhere in the 10-second, and then you have that little bit of a derpy gun because of that moving dispersions. You're going to hit the dirt a lot if you want to snapshot, if you want to take quick shots, and that is the problem here. I get spotted by the LTTB, but here I have to fully aim. That LTTB did not run away fast enough. I had to make sure I was almost fully aimed before I pulled the trigger, and I did manage to get that shot out there finally. But I do make a little bit of mistake here. Again, I am trying to chase damage here, because if you don't chase damage, you can't get any damage, and because of that, I put myself out there too much, and I risked too much, and I got myself caught out. The tank destroyer got me, and then finally finished off by that artillery. What do you think about this tank? I can see that a lot of players are going to complain about the reload time. The reload time is the real downfall of this tank. Otherwise, I can live with the accuracy. I can live with the poor moving dispersions, because you can adjust your gameplay towards that. I can deal with the poor mobility, the poor agility, but it's that reload time that's really going to be the bane of this tank. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.